Well, lads, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Tom Harlock and I do not have an intro, but I am gathered here today to bully people in love. So prepare to abandon your partner and let's get hateful. Running for 10 seasons between 2003 and 2008, Wives Swap was a British reality TV show best known for its polarising portrayal of the country's social divide.
You feminist pig.
Spawning over 20 international spin-offs, the concept of Wives Swap is pretty simple. A pair of families agree to exchange wives for a fortnight, with each woman picking up the other's job, if they have any, and role within the household. The exchange is often gritted by their vastly different ways of life.
If you're black, I will have a big problem.
Usually, one's up their own arse, and the other's rough as shite.
What did you get out of it?
I got lice.
You got what?
I got lice.
It's basically just an excuse to laugh at common people, or delusional middle-class gimps.
Whoever lives here is not English.
My favourite. So, for today's video, pack your bag because you're sleeping in my bed, and I want to watch Wives Swap. Specifically, Season 2, Episode 2, one of the show's most controversial, featuring Mark and Lizzie from Rochdale.
I'm a stunner, Anna.
And Colin and Emma from Devon.
We are ambitious. I get that from my parents.
All I got from my parents was a bag of issues. And some very lucky genetics. I am extremely handsome. And very troubled. They own a bar, and Emma works part-time in an office, with them both raising their 2 kids.
The lifestyle that I'd like to have would be a mansion, a swimming pool, butler, maybe.
A butler? Mate, the only butler you're getting are L&B dog ends clogging the drain outside.
I'm certainly not a traditional housewife within this household. Colin is a modern husband.
Alright, well what on earth is a modern husband? Do you peg him whilst they invest in Bitcoin? Oh, go on, stonks in my face. Alright, Tom, carry on.
He does all the cooking. I mostly deal with the children.
Oh, lady of leisure! I say that, but it's kind of my ultimate dream. Does anyone want to pay for me to just put my feet up all day? I'll let you suckle them if you like. No, I won't. Well, it depends. What's your salary?
That's my glitzy dress. I hope I'm going to get a lot of wear out of this in my new house.
Yeah, I don't think you're needing that, unless the job centre have a disco. Whereas Lizzie and Mark are full-time parents to their 8 children and are supported by a myriad of benefits.
We haven't got like everything in the world, have we? You know, but what we've got.
We've got each other.
Ah, that's sweet. I hope you got a whoopsie yellow sticker bargain, but still, that's sweet.
But what we've got, you know, we like to hold on to and look after it.
Oh, Mark, you big flirt. Go on, trace your fingers up her Adidas trackies, see what happens.
Think anybody who has 5 children, 4 and under, will agree with me. It's hard going sometimes.
5 children under 4? God, that's not a very good ratio, is it? Get them to the gym, run some highlights through their hair, and you might drag them up to a soft 6.
The rewards are brilliant. You couldn't wish for bigger and better rewards.
Alright, well, that's nice, but they're not called rewards, Lizzie. It's benefits.
I don't know if she gets a bit frisky after she's had a drink or anything like that. I don't know if she's a trollop or not doing that. Just putting it politely.
Well, I bloody hope she is. All I want from this episode is adulterous adventures.
Mark, how hungry are you?
Oh, I'm sure he's probably fine, love. What on earth is that? A scrumptious meal fit for, well, the Blitz, if I'm honest.
Starving.
Not with my shopping bill, you know.
British food's minging, innit? No wonder everyone's got a case of the flaming skinnies. They don't want to be thin. The scran's just shite.
Presentation of food wasn't always my forte.
Don't have to tell me, darling. I've seen more delectable piles on embarrassing bodies. Saying goodbye to their families, Lizzie and Emma travel the breadth of the country to start their new lives.
Enjoy.
A little nervous, excited.
I hope everyone's alright. Especially me. And I am, thanks for asking. Are you? I don't care.
It seems alright.
As the gals get acquainted with their new homes, reality dawns on Emma.
8 children. Blimey.
Yeah, 8 kids is taking the piss, innit? I'll be booking the cheapest flights to Portugal. Meals, tapas, door unlocked. Fingers crossed.
Very poor shops at Sainsbury's.
Is Sainsbury's really an indicator of the middle class? I shop at Sainsbury's. Well, I say shop. I steal from the self-checkout, but I visit the establishment. Each wife has been left a manual for them to follow.
What is your average combined income after tax?
It's combined income after tax.
According to the manuals, Lizzie and Mark's benefits give them 10 grand more than Colin and Emma's full-time wage.
37,500 from benefits.
27,600.
I'll be livid. Maybe I am middle class. No, I'm not. I'm povo scum too, don't worry.
I don't feel that I'm a natural mother. That'll be put to the test this week, won't it?
Well, keep your head up, darling. It might not be that shit. Well, that definitely will, but carry on for a few more days, because I need to make a video. The ladies soak in their final moments of peace before jumping in. Sensible shoe first. Emma has a full week of cooking, cleaning, and caring for the kids, and Lizzie's got a few shifts in the office. Down in Devon, it's Colin's world, and Lizzie's just living in it. Reluctantly.
The ironing should be out in the front room.
She's struggling to adjust to his rigid way of life. Alright, well I know you're angry, but there's no need to scrape up the pounds, love. Use a scour or piss off.
Very set ideas about doing things, and things have to be done in a certain way.
Lizzie's got so much to say. I'm just surprised she doesn't stop and take a breath sometime.
She can't take a breath. She's asthmatic. Just pass her the ashtray and mind your business. Stop being so discriminatory. Whilst Lizzie and Colin discuss the ethics of dignitas, Emma has to adjust to a new life of, well, actually doing something.
Excuse me, that's a lager. The only thing keeping me sane is beer and my cigarettes. No, it's not that bad.
Darcy, men are pretty simple, aren't they? All they want is to smoke cigs and drink cans on their child's bunk bed. Is that really too much to ask for?
I'm finding Mark arrogant. It's just instant children. And I'm like, whoa.
God, I've just noticed she's starting to dress like them. You need to leave before you're stuck to the sofa forever. It's Leverette!
Well, this is where we live, innit? And this is us. Loads of kids.
Oh yeah, you don't have to remind me, mate. Where would you even store them all? You'd have to hollow them out and stack them like Russian nesting dolls. Babushka, babushka!
She doesn't seem to like finish one job. She'll do what you've asked her and like go on to something else.
Oh yeah, she's not a sim, is she, lad? Give her one task at a time and let her crack on. She's used to doing fuck all.
He just complained earlier that I left salt and pepper pot out.
Well, I do hear your complaints, but have you ever tried not leaving the salt and pepper out? It's not hard.
She'll have to rough it and see how she goes. That's all for tonight. Let's see what tomorrow brings.
Probably an absolute nightmare, and I'm buzzing for it. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, and time for Lizzie to wear business casual.
Executive pants. But, I'm a bit apprehensive about going now.
Oh, don't fret, love. Just dress like you're going for a job interview. A job seeker's interview. Working 9 to 5. What a way to buy your ciggies.
Emma does a really good job.
I don't think she'll be doing a good job at my house.
You reckon that she'll find it tougher than this?
Yeah.
A really good job. It looks like she just stands by the copier all day. How bad can you mess that up?
She goes home from me, doesn't she? The kids are there 24 hours a day.
Well, yeah, it's kind of what happens when you have kids, love. You can't just put them in cages. Apparently they'll scream and the neighbours will hear them. Whilst Lizzie cosplays Korea gal, having both 8 kids and Mark to look after, Emma isn't coping very well, but she's given a lifeline by Lizzie's mum.
Oh, you poor thing.
Ah, Lizzie's mum, you're quite sweet with your demure skirt and your nylon jacket.
Don't be crying now.
No, I know.
Tissue, Mark. I didn't mean to make you cry.
Why is she crying? You've only been here for a minute, love. What you done?
So what are you going to do for the rest of the day?
Folding, putting away,
Yeah.
I think, and ironing.
I don't think Lizzie irons.
Didn't she?
Don't think so.
Muggins, that's who you are. You're Muggins. They wanted a scullery maid and they got it.
I don't think I can live in this house.
Oh, don't cry, mate. You'll get tears in that open plug socket. And it's hard to smell an electrical fire if it's already honking a fish. Demanding a cup of tea after a night in the pub, Mark is confronted by a fuming Emma.
Make you a brew.
Yeah.
Is that what Liz would do?
Well, not really, love, but you're here to be the household skivvy, so chop chop.
There's a lot of things in this household manual that she doesn't actually do. Liz doesn't do any ironing.
Yeah, I'm sure Lizzie spends her evening ironing trackies.
I'm a man of the 21st century. I will put the wash on.
Oh, the metrosexuals of the 21st century. Darius, David Beckham and Mark.
How many sugars would you like?
2, please.
How many?
2,
2.
please.
God, the tension is palpable. Mark, can you just sweep her off her feet and spit in her mouth? Give her the job seekers special.
It doesn't matter if they write a load of shit down on the manual. You've got to do it. This prick took notice. And he's putting his foot down.
Come on, mate. You wanted a skivvy and she's called you out. Just accept it. Paint the wall and accept it. Whilst Emma and Mark lock eyes over lino, Lizzie and Colin have reservations at a fancy restaurant. So Colin throws on a sensible shirt.
It's my hairpiece that I put on when I'm naffed off. because my own hair's not this long.
And Lizzie scrapes her hair back and hopes for the best.
Job's a good one.
Alright, well that's just Lana Del Rey when she's feeling homely.
Makes you feel $1 million.
$1 million? God, the exchange rate must be awful. You look about 20 quid for half hour.
Hi there.
Ta-da!
Did you say yesterday you scrub up really well? You certainly do.
White cami, blue scrunchy, walk into the room, smelling like Becky. That's an original freestyle. You can have that if you want, Liz. Release it as a single. But I think you might have some problems doing that right now. I reckon you're in prison up. We'll get to that later. During the meal, Colin pokes the bear and conversation turns to Lizzie's insecurities.
So now you've seen a picture of Emma and she's in your household, how do you feel about that situation?
Oh, you shit-stirring bastard.
I don't know whether or not Emma were going to make a pass at my husband. It's always in a woman's mind. You do not know what is going to happen.
Oh, well, you kind of do, mate. There is a massive camera crew filming their every move.
I just think that you are...
You think I'm picking, you think I'm obnoxious, and you think I'm arrogant.
Well, yeah, I do, actually. And you're not doing much to help your case.
And on that note, I shall go and intake some nicotine. Excuse me.
Oh, that was beautiful. You're such a songbird, love. You really are the lyricist of a generation.
I think I've got a lot off my chest.
Oh, well, if you're going to get anything off your chest, can it be that horrendous top? I know it was the early 2000s, but Snog, Marry, Avoid did exist. I want to see Lizzie versus Pod. Should I do another Snog, Marry, Avoid video? It's been a while, ain't it?
She might well be jealous. Completely jealous. I'm not. I've got nothing to worry about.
Oh, Colin, can you please take the cage off and put some cream on it? It's probably sore.
I don't think he likes me. At the end of the day, I'm not really bothered.
Diet Mountain Dew, baby, I love Lizzie. The next morning, it's Lizzie's second day at work, but her asthma has left her feeling fragile.
I'm not really sure what time she's likely to get up. Emma would always be ready.
I think she'll be sat there playing Candy Crush, let's be honest.
I've got to sit and dwell on the fact I'm not in my own house, in my own family.
Oh, you sad, scrunchy wearing gal.
She's got everything, and I've got nothing.
Oh, well, I mean, you do have that blankie and it looks pretty comfy. And an array of fun clips in your hair. It's not too bad.
Are you going into work today, Liz?
This moment in time, I don't really want to.
Oh, I don't blame you, mate. It's an hard life, innit? She may be coughing up a lung, but Lizzie's day can always get worse. She has twins, and it's their birthday. So the producers grant Lizzie a phone call home.
Hello?
Hello?
Ooh, a phone box, how retro. Oh, whilst you're there, Liz, do me a favour and add a 0 to my price list. Cost of living's it us all.
You're being nice, aren't you?
No, not really. It's me myself.
No, don't be nice to Max.
Don't be nice. What's he supposed to do, love? Spit in her face? Have a day off, Liz.
She don't do anything for you?
No.
That's alright then.
There's only one woman in my life.
It's me.
You.
Smells like denial to me. And stale dog ends. Whilst Lizzie stands in piss, Emma's woken up with optimism and has taken on a scrumptious brunch.
I'm not sure if this is the right amount. I'm thinking there are 9 people.
For 9 people? Are you on bloody rations? A third of a sausage and the memory of a pepper? Jesus, you get 40 grand's worth of benefits, love. Go to McDonald's and get some Happy Meals. I want all different toys and purple fruit shoots. But you have to pull the lid up for me because it's pretty strong.
A pound of sausages. Is that too many? I don't know. I haven't got a clue.
Well, yeah, obviously. Just get a pot noodle and put some lettuce on it or something. Bon appetit.
Supper looks different.
You can't feed the children those sausages. They're still bloody raw! They're winking! They won't make it through the night! Honestly, just a splash of oil. I'm not asking for much.
That's a first attempt. That's a 10 out of 10. It's really good.
Alright, well I think years of Chong and Bifters has probably annihilated your taste buds, mate. I reckon the inside of your throat looks like a Rice Krispies cake. As her husband slurps on raw meat after a hard day of doing nothing, the stress of the swap is getting to Lizzie, so she calls up Mark.
I've got a message off Liz to say, Emma, you got to pack your bags and get out of the house now.
Yeah, piss off, get out. Sorry, the mob mentality took over.
Do you reckon you've been doing fuck all? You've ignored the babies.
Ignore the babies? How do you think she's going to do that, love? There's 8 of them! Every square inch of the house is occupied by babies! Sorry, this family's pissing me off. They have 8 kids and I have to censor out each one of their faces and it's doing my Sweden.
Apparently Liz has been busting her gut down there.
Is she?
She just said, has she?
and laughed.
Well, I don't know what you're finding so funny, darling. If Lizzie gets hold of you, you're getting chinned. Oh, God. Lizzie's fuming about the swap. I'm fuming about that lone piece of wallpaper being used as decorative art. It's all going to shit. After just 2 days, Lizzie scrapes together her menthol filter tips, packs her bag, and heads to the nearest hotel, cancelling the swap. That was a bit of theatre for you, wasn't it?
She's a marriage wrecker. She was a dirty little slapper. And that's how I see her.
Well, tell me how you really feel.
When I was talking with Colin the other night, when he met Emma originally, they were married. The marriage, going through a bad patch, and Emma was there. And here, presto, Emma and Colin get married.
Well, I kind of get your point, but it seems a bit unfair to call Emma the marriage wrecker when it was Colin with a ring on their finger, but whatever, maybe they're both slags. After an explosive, 60 hours, the couples are reunited and agree to meet for the first time.
How many days did you go to work, Liz?
1, because I'm chronic asthmatic.
And you've got children as well, haven't you, that are chronic asthmatic?
Well, yeah, I do actually. And I've got kids with IBS. And I feed them raw chicken.
Smoking around asthmatic children is not good.
Dr. Emma in the house.
Patient Lizzie in the emphysema ward.
Pretty sad, really, aren't you? I am what I am. You might think, Dobby Kev.
Yeah, probably Liz. And if I'm honest, you are being pretty gobby.
I do find you fascinating because I just can't get my head around it. I feel flattered. Don't be, because you don't want to be.
Oh God, security!
Don't sit there flattening your eyelids at my husband, you tart. Right?
Oh God, can you four just get on that table and shag it out?
Look at me! Look at me!
No, look at me! Look at me!
I just don't think she trusts you, Mark. She sees Emma walking into that household. She's beautiful, Emma. You are threatened by Emma being there.
Why is everyone in this show obsessed with their partner being desirable? Nobody wants them. Get over it.
Your husband and your children are the most precious things to you. They're not your belongings.
They kind of are until they turn 18 and the child benefit runs out. Don't tell me you haven't been counting down the days.
First time I've seen you with emotion this whole week, Liz.
She is normal.
Well, you could have fooled me. But Wife Swap is not where Lizzie's story ends. After her appearance on Wife Swap, Lizzie blew up, taking on paid media work, which fattened her bank account and jeopardised her benefits. In 2004, Lizzie was found guilty of fraud, and in 2007 was found guilty of child cruelty. So that's good, isn't it? And on that depressing note, that's all the time I've got for today's video. But if you did enjoy it and you feel so inclined, you can leave me a like. Let me know your thoughts and feelings down below in the comment box. And if you want more videos from me, you can always click subscribe. It's as easy as claiming a housing benefit. Cheers for watching, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you boys next time. Bye!